Alright guys, I can't believe this is how it's starting, but there are some major mistakes that could ruin this entire build literally before we even start. So one of the things that's not our fault, it's the slab. I'm gonna show you guys, I actually have to move this post, all four corner posts I have to move. And then I'll show you why. I forgot about this. This sucks. I think what sucks even more is I'm by myself. It's just me and the dogs. This could go bad. Oh, we'll see what happens. All right, that actually went a lot easier than expected. Let me show you what I'm doing and why. All right, so this is a mistake that I made, but I'll show you a mistake that was made that wasn't my fault that I'm correcting for. So when we put the post in, when Paragon was here, we put it up to the corner. I didn't even think about it. We had to re-engineer, redesign this whole thing from what we originally wanted. We need it to be exactly 30, but I was thinking from the outside of the post, we actually need 1.5 inches because we're gonna do 2x6s. It's a 2x4 just to show you, but this isn't the way I have to cut it. It's gonna be like that on the outside, bracing everything, and from outside to outside, we need 30. So we gotta take 1.5 inches away, so it'll sit right there on the edge. You'll know why later. So luckily, I already bought a whole pallet of cement to get these in the ground, and luckily I thought about this last minute, literally got the tractor ready to get it, and I was like, holy cow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go around and do all four, and then the big mistake. Oh, of course this one would be way harder. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Well, just my luck with mistakes being made on this build. My camera just fell over, and this is the screen. My lens is dented up. Talk about costly mistake. This camera is almost a $4,000 camera. It's always something. All right, so off camera, because I'm trying to figure out my camera issue right now, I went ahead and did the back ones. They're moved in, and so now I'm gonna pull string and show you what we're dealing with. So unfortunately, you can see that string is perfectly straight, but the slab is not. So unfortunately, everything was squared up, but then this form board, when they poured, got pushed in, so now it's not straight at all. The slab is too far in here, so whenever we put our board all the way across, it's gonna be hanging over. Something like that, which shows that it's hanging over the edge. That's unfortunate. Alright guys, so now that we know we're good, I can move the string. We got our concrete mix. We do have a mixer, but I'm going to use this just to show you guys, hey, you can get it done. And then also, we're putting rebar down in there. We want to make sure this is the best it could be. right, I'm pretty happy with that. That's enough right now to hold it in place. So we just want to make sure that this is still nice and level. And that's exactly where it needs to be. So I'm pretty happy with that. It'll make more sense later why we didn't fill it to the top. All right, so just to add more fuel on the fire if things not going well, that second board, we already knew it was kind of warped whenever we were putting it in, but holy cow, it's just gotten worse and worse every single day since the day it got delivered. That's the unfortunate thing of treated lumber. I need a 16-foot post and they're hard to come by. Oh, I think we're gonna skip this one, go to the next. Oh, always something. Oh, I'm definitely glad I looked at that before cementing it in. That would have sucked. All right, guys, so I don't think I have to do this over and over and over for you to understand what I'm doing. I'm putting cement in all of them. So I'm going to wait for this one because it's bowed. I think I have a way to find some new ones, hopefully. And then I'm gonna put the rest of them in, make sure they're good, check them out and all that. But a lot of you are asking, Jason, what in the heck are these metal trusses? All right, so I'm gonna try my best here to show you guys. These are still on the ground. I'm having to do it all myself. They're pretty big, they're pretty heavy. Tractor's doing work, but it still wants to fall over. So I've got those boards holding it up. But as you guys can tell, it is 33 feet long from that part to that part. And then it sticks out, I think another 18 inches, I believe. I'll have to measure. And so it's almost, what was that, 30, almost 37, 36 something feet long. And it's got these tabs on top that you put 2x4s, 2x6s on, and it attaches the top. A lot of people use these for pole barns or building shops, or even they said that they do a bunch of these straight ones and then they build garages to where they'll do that. They'll put the boards on top, they'll put plywood, everything, and then put concrete, and it'll literally hold the weight of vehicles. These things are super strong and super engineered. The good thing is the ones that we got, they're double-sided. A lot of them you see online, they're only one side. A lot of people do chicken coops with them and workshops and all that stuff, but we got ours engineered to be extremely strong. A hair over 8 foot, under 8 foot. So this is why I hate doing this. Boards are never the same size. You always have to measure. One is over 8 foot, one is under 8 foot. So what I was planning on doing was staggering everything, but we're gonna end up being too much of a gap on the side. So what I'm thinking, maybe we'll just do it where we'll go up one side, up the other, and then we'll have a gap down the middle, and then we'll trim out the sides, middle, and everything, make it look really good. It's always something. All right, so we're switching it up. I just ran the idea by Danielle. I think we figured it out. It's different, but hey, just go with it.
Exactly.
You can't grow the board longer. Alright guys, if you ever have a problem with tongue groove, you can get, what are they called? Clamps. But right now I don't have any. And this is a good reason why you don't finish the back right away. Throw it through. Woo! There you go. You don't want to do too much pressure to mess your board up. It would be a lot better if it was straight, but we're just going to use this. I figured it. did pop it out. I should have put that one in. Oh, of course.
Wood glue?
All right, guys, next day, I went and bought a cheap Harbor Freight nailer. This thing was like 30 bucks. This one was a lot more expensive. I bought it from Lowe's about a year ago, and it never worked good. I bet this $30 one will get us going today. Alright guys, so that did not go according to plan. A lot of the boards were warped and cracked already, and over 8 feet, under 8 feet, all that. So we did the best we could. It looks really good on that side because we got a nice clean cut. So we kind of have an idea of what we want for trim. We were tossing around a few ideas throughout the build, but I think this is going to look really good. But as of right now, that changed the look big time. I need a mental break from this. Yeah. So, mental break, and then get back to building. All right guys, so we're back over here. I got some wood glue to finally fix some of that stuff, take the nails off, all that. You guys know we did this earlier in the video, and we got this crease right here. Well, we're gonna take care of all that here in a little while, but just very, very happy to be bouncing back and forth between projects, because when something like that happens and you can't do anything about a board warping or whatever the case may be, at least we have something else to work on. So around here, that's why we call it Someday Ranch, because someday we'll finish all the projects we start. And honestly, I don't think Danielle and I would have it any other way. We love all the stuff going on. It matches the way our brains work. It's kind of scattered, and plus, hey, be unique, be a little different. Why be like everyone on YouTube, and why be like everyone out in the real world? Just be yourself.